Hey everyone, welcome to this Microsoft Excel tutorial for beginners. First of all, a big thank you for tuning in. This video is for the absolute beginners to Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel is a powerful spreadsheet program developed by Microsoft. It is used to store, organize, and analyze data using tables, charts, and formulas. Excel is widely used for tasks such as budgeting data, entry, financial analysis, and reporting. Who uses Microsoft Excel? Excel is used by a variety of professionals across different industries, including students, business professionals, doctors, lawyers, accountants, financial analysts, auditors, teachers, educators, small business owners, data analysts, and the list goes on. Why you should learn Microsoft Excel. It helps you improve your productivity and efficiency in handling data, organizing and managing information. Better, enhance your analytical and problem-solving skills, increase your job opportunities and career growth, potential learning. Excel is a great choice for you, whether you're a student, entrepreneur, or in business. Excel can help you work smarter and make better decisions with data. Stay tuned as we explore the essential features and functions of Excel in the upcoming sessions. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. All right, so let's get started with the basics of Microsoft Excel. First of all, how do you open Microsoft Excel? You can hit the Windows key on your keyboard, and it will open up a search bar where you can type in Excel. Once you've opened the Excel file, your display window will somehow appear like this on the left. You have the option to open a blank workbook, or you also have the option to choose between several templates. Once you open a blank workbook, this is how the interface looks like. On the top bar, you have your ribbons menu. On the left-hand side, these numbers 1 through the end represent your rows. This row right over here, with the letters A all the way through the end. They all represent columns. If I click on this cell, this represents column B2, row 2, which means this is cell B2. If I want to go to cell C5, I can simply select C5, will take me to cell C5. This bar over here represents formula bar. So if you have any text written over here, let's say my name, the text will appear on the formula bar if you're using any. Formulas, you'll be able to see the formulas over here. So let's start with some basic tips for using shortcut cubes. You have to be aware that all your keyboards have an FN key. What the FN key means is that all your F1 through F12 keys, these keys have a basic functionality as well as a secondary functionality. So if you look at your keyboard, you will see the F1 key. On the top of F1 key, there will be an icon for another function for which that key could be used. So when you're using shortcut cubes and you want to make the best use of all your shortcuts, just make sure that the FN key is disabled. To disable the FN key, you usually have to press the FN key along with the escape sign. That will allow you to disable the FN key. The other important consideration is knowing the fact that all the shortcuts in which you have to use a control key, those have to be pressed together. Example, if you're using a shortcut Control A, you have to keep the Control key pressed and then press A. However, when you're using the Alt shortcuts, you don't have to keep the Alt key pressed. You press the Alt key once, and then you follow the rest of the sequence. The fourth important consideration is being aware of whether the shortcut uses the letter O or the number 0. On shortcut cubes, you would also see certain shortcuts that have a plus sign and certain shortcuts which have a comma sign. Plus sign shortcuts are the shortcuts where keys have to be pressed in combination, and comma is being used where you have to press one key at a time. Then the last item there would be certain shortcuts where you have to use the Alt key followed by 2 letters together, have to be pressed quickly. That's all for now. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.